Dante's Peak focuses the viewer in on the word indicator. What do we do with warning signs?
So, what's going on in the Cascades?
I'm sorry I had to drag you in like this, Harry, but we are picking up some activity around Dante's Peak.
This is a joke, right? Dante's Peak?
Now, what do you think the odds are against an eruption up there? 1,000 to 1?
More like 10,000 to 1. Over there. Any idea when they died?
No. Maybe from the winter storms.
4 years ago, a volcano erupted. It's in Colombia. Marianne and I thought we had enough time to get out. Unfortunately, we were wrong. We got too close to the show. Marianne was killed. If this thing blows, if she doesn't Mount St. Helens, blast will get here within a minute.
When do you heed a warning sign versus ignore it?
Harry, I hate to agree with Paul, but there's no real evidence to suggest there's anything weird going on up there.
Just like Mount Baker back in the 70s.
Yeah, and there was no eruption then.
My 9th grade science teacher once told me that if you put a frog in boiling water, it'll jump right out. But if you put it in cold water, and heat it up gradually, it'll just sit there and slowly boil to death.
What's that, Harry? Your recipe for frog soup?
It's my recipe for disaster. If we got here today, now, we'd know we were in hot water, and we'd put this town on alert.
Take a look. The seismic activity is nil. Steady as a rock. Take a look over here. A whole lot of nothing.
It's been like that all week. There is nothing happening.
You know, there's been no harmonic tremors, and the tilt meters don't show any change in the mountain shape.
I think we've seen all this big baby's gonna do.
We got the mountain wired. We got all our equipment in place. We can keep an eye on things from home base from now on. Our work here is finished.
A volcanologist goes to take a look per instructions from his manager, and he reports back that his feeling is there's a crisis. His manager has a slightly different view and doesn't feel that the indicators are enough to warrant action, and it becomes a balancing act. Dante's Peak goes there.
Ew. What's wrong with the water?
What is it?
Must be a broken pipe.
It's come from the town's water supply. It's the same. Wakes up again in the swarm. 2.4.
Gas readings are going up too. It's not good. That is not good.
Sir, is that the best you can do for us? Yes, sir. All right, thanks very much. I appreciate it. The National Guard cannot be here until tomorrow.
How much time do you think we've got, Harry?
Don't know. Too early to tell.
Call the mayor. Have her put the town on alert. I'll call the FAA.
Okay, listen, I know it's tough to think about leaving our homes, but clearly it's the most responsible thing to do right now.
These are just precautionary measures. We don't want to start a panic.
Did anybody feel that?
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm. Please just stay.
Very relevant to our world. We hear about the debt, the U.S. debt, the U.S. deficits, inflation, monetary stability, monetary supply. We won't even go into the social indicators that are discussed. And at what point should the warning signs be heeded?